Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a new, I need to get a PC. Things to operate much better. The bit rate, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. The stream must have restarted. Are you able to hear me now? Yikes. Hold. I'm not sure if things are live or not. It says that I'm still live. In Streamlabs. Oh, okay. I see what happened. So yeah, the stream crashed. But it should be back and well now. But yeah, let me look that up. But I hope everyone's day has been well, and if you're watching the VOD, I hope that you had a good day, but if it wasn't, I hope that you have a better tomorrow. How to hopefully I'm still here. Wait, I think I know how to do it now. What's going on with the internet? I don't know. But there's an ad break in 3 minutes. Let me just dismiss that one too. I can try it later, but let me get into the game now. I really hope it doesn't crash again. And cut this BGM off. And when I was checking out prices of PCs, like they said like the usual cost for gamers for what they look for is like between $1,000 and $4,000. I didn't know it was like that much. That's crazy. There's ones that's like 500 and 700 and everything. But if the average is like for an average type PC that'll perform well, they said it's like $1,000 to $4,000. That's crazy. And then I get confused because some of them says like it's pre-build and then customizable. So I don't know if the pre-build is like good or like is like better than the customizable or vice versa. I don't know, it confuses me. Hold on. Okay. Alright, where's Steam? Right here. C, D, E, F, G. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. Everything seems to be going okay so far. Oh, I need to lower the game volume to about right here. Yeah, about right there. Okay, it's showing. Okay, good. No. Yes, this one. Okay, so what? This is any mini. And what was I doing again? Traffic accident. Okay. So what I have to do unlock one of her key locks. Cause she's hiding something, but she's just not telling. Okay. Like, you're totally not gonna give up, are you? No, I'm not. Okay, I already seen this. Guess I have to, no choice but to remove those locks. Okay, so, I think it's through presenting something to her that it unlocks it. But if I don't do well on it, then that hurts me. I'm trying to see. Oh my gosh, my computer is loading slow. Okay, did I show newspaper clipping about the car accident? Miss Any Mini holds interview about crash. I was this is exactly how she would sound. Just using like a lot. If Miss Any Mini is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Mini. Mimi Minnie was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Okay. So I guess through that I can present that to her. Present. Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it. But I can't, like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you? Alright, hopefully that, we can talk the traffic accident and present that to her. Or do we... I think last time I had to find out more, information. But I don't know. About the incident. Like, you're totally not gonna give up, are you? I'm not. No, I'm not. I totally want to forget about my sister, you know. Time to move on and all that. Court record. So that's not the thing that unlocks it. Okay, what else do I have that unlocks it? Treasured possession. What about this? And I hate this stupid face she does. Okay, so not that. What if I showed her the profile of her sister? What do you know about this person? I'm, like, sorry, but it's totally, like, time for my nap. Yawn. Heck, she even got me yawning. And I, like, totally don't care about that person anyway. Her sister. She's acting like she doesn't know her sister, nor does she care about her. And what else do I need to do? Maybe traffic accident again. No, because it's... I guess I have to find out more, but from who? I guess move to the side room. Will there be anyone in the side room? Move. Windy way. Move. Meditation room. Okay, so no one's in here. Meditation room. Carrion Village. Okay. Do we have to go back to that Professor Hottie guy, that weirdo? Or go to the detention center? Let me see what's going on at the detention center. Okay. Mia! Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was really worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught on film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything, piece by piece. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow, somehow. Tomorrow's trial. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started, which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. Carrying channeling technique. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha? Yeah. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the curing sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way, and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. Mia! You'll be in big trouble if the guard sees me here. Phoenix. Yes, Chief. There is still a lot of dirt left in this case. Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, then come back. Yes, Chief. Okay. I still don't know how to get through to that mini. Do I have to go to Hottie's clinic again? No, I talked to him already. So how can I find out more information to get through to mini? Let's see if we can present anything to Lottie. Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things that don't catch my eye don't catch my interest. And she calls herself a journalist? Okay, something catches her eye. She's the one that told me about this. Let me see. Okay, she doesn't know anything about that either. What does she care about? What about this? Hopefully this. Okay. Okay, then how about we do her? She should know about her. Okay. Hi. What's going to capture her interest? What about this? This. Oh, nice, okay. About this clipping. Now, you listen here, boy, and listen good. You can't go looking at such an old piece of paper, you hear? How she's playing hardball. People's got eyes on the front side, you know why? so they can see in front of themselves, not behind. And let me know, are you able to hear me well enough? Because the game volume is loud in my ear. So how about it? You feeling my energy? Nope, not an electron. Okay. Well, she answered to that. I can hear you fine here? Okay. Thank you. She doesn't know anything about this. What about this? Okay. So she didn't know any. She knew something about this. She doesn't know anything about that one. I thought I had a third newspaper clipping. Do you know about the clothes? Ah! There's blood on it! Get that away from me! Where do you get off showing someone like this to me? Oops, guess that was the wrong thing to show her. What about this, bloody cloth scrap? Nope. Don't know nothing about that. Okay. Did I click on the urn already? Doesn't know anything about that. Ah! There's blood on it! Oh, I keep showing her bloody things. What about this gun? You think I could have the guts to carry one of these around? A celebrity photographer with a gun? You think it'd work? Bang, bang! Nah, thanks, but nah. I can't see myself like that. What about the autopsy report? Okay. What about this key? What about this? Don't you know something? Sudden changes in expression is amazing. Yeah. Lotta's I like Lotta's facial expressions a lot. She's funny. And it's fun doing her voice too. And as of recent, I found a favorite voice in doing this game, which is Dr. Hottie. He was the weird one from the last stream for Phoenix Wright. And he's such a weirdo, but it's so fun to do his voice because the way he like says things. I really hope that we're able to have him like on trial so then I can do him again because it was so fun for me. And I also like doing Any Minnie. She's funny too. I don't know. It's been like 2 weeks since I played this, so I don't really know how I can get more information. She doesn't know anything about the autopsy report. What about this? Did I click that? Okay. She doesn't know anything about this, or this, or this. I don't think she'll know anything about that. What about this? Okay. What did she say when I presented this? And listen good. Can't go looking at such an old piece of paper, you hear? People's got eyes on this front side. You know why? They can see in front of themselves, not behind. So how about it? You feel my energy? Maybe let me move, and I don't know if I presented that to if I presented that to any yet. Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay. How can I get through to her? What about this? This? Seriously? She doesn't care that he had her license photo? What if I show her something bloody? Surely. The only thing she reacted to was the profile of her sister. Let's try to show her the profile of herself. This face. Like, I think I've seen it somewhere before. What? You're joking, right? Haha, like, of course I am, silly. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, but your sister. What do you know about this person? I'm like, sorry, but it's totally like time for my nap. And I like totally don't care about that person anyway. Let's traffic accident. About the traffic accident. See, she's hiding 2 lies. Like, you're totally not gonna give up, are you? No, I'm not. I totally want to forget about my sister, you know? Time to move on and all that. But to remove those locks... Okay. Oh, wait. Do I activate that by presenting this? Okay. Now I know. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Yeah, another person's accident. Let's see. Oh, wait. Like, oh, wait. Another person's accident. Because when they say accident, it's not like a murder. So there was 2 accidents. But evidence... 14 patients died from malpractice at Wright. But then this is about car accident. Another person's accident. But we don't know about another accident. No, that's... No, they didn't have a car accident too. You can't tell me you don't know? Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. See, yeah, I messed up. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay, then. Let's see if you know about this person's accident. Alright. Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Okay, so... No! What the heck? Why do I keep pressing that? I'm so stupid. I'm hurting myself. Okay, I need to stop clicking present. Yikes. So someone else who had a car accident. I don't know anyone else who had a car accident. I know Mimi had one. That's the only one. Died in a car accident 1 year ago was Minnie's older sister. I don't think I have enough evidence for there to have someone else in, like, to know if someone else was in, like, a car accident. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yikes. Let me look at the court record. It's not gonna show in this. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. But I opened the right door and looked and got out. I don't remember anything else. So, and it said that 2 women's car crashed into a highway. So did she crash into her sister? So maybe the other person in the car accident was her? Let me try that again. If it's not that, then I don't know. Please tell me about the traffic accident, hon. Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asks whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Talking about you, girl. Did I get it? I want to ask you about your own car accident. Yes, okay. I'm smart. Alright. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Okay. We got this. Oh, see, look, this is, Director Hottie. Purported. He's the weirdo one that I like playing as. I mean, voice acting as too. Seems to be extremely quote unquote healthy. Let's go to evidence. Okay. I was in like an accident. Okay. It's either I show this or the newspaper clipping. I think it's gonna be the newspaper clipping. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Any Mini holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Any Mini, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Mini, is in here too. Like, totally? Wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Treasured possession that she was hospitalized. It's like by the doctor who's her license. By the doctor. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, died from malpractice at research clinic. No, it's not gonna be that. Well, maybe. Yikes. Was she one of the patients in the clinic? Oh, her sister died in that accident, though. Hopefully this is right. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director! Yes! Yes, I got one unlocked. Okay. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Oof. Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be my sister? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Mini. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Yes! Story progression. Nice. Now talk to me, girl. I'm going to have to head to bed. I'll have to catch you again soon. Okay, Nathan. Thanks for coming by, though. And rest well. Yeah, I was writing. riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Have a great stream, thank you. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Gray. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that too, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Annie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Hahaha. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. Oh my gosh. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. Hope you enjoy it. Hahaha. What? What does she mean? I thought the stream crashed for a second. Is there anything else I can present to her? No, I think that was all. Meditation room. Who do I report to next, though? Is anyone in the channeling chamber? Wait, let me go back. Oh, wait. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Move. I think we have to go back to the detention center or whatever. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone. Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Morgan. Mother. This has never happened before. I forget how I did her voice, but it didn't sound this annoying and uncomfortable. Pearls. Mr. Nick? I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Okay. What do we... Can we show her anything, I guess? What about her ball? Hey, Pearls, did you take a look at... I can't do this to her now. She looks so pitiful and sad. Okay. Let's move then. Move the detention center. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Oh wait, no. This version of her. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Either Maya is found guilty or innocent. It's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Okay. Come on, Phoenix, we don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. Okay. Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Oh yeah, she had 3. Oh gosh. Why? Do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. A battle of wits against Mia. Yikes, okay. Let's try to do this. Oh my gosh. It's intimidating. The murderer. Gallium, thank you for the raid. How are you? And I hope your stream went well. Phoenix. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, is that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. You're protecting, Oh man, I really don't know. Who could she be protecting? I don't think she has that big of a, like, protection over Annie. I don't think they know each other that well. Annie's just there for study, and she's like an occult type of lady. I think she's trying to protect Pearl, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, my stream did go well. How are you doing? And by the way, it never stops being weird with Maya transforming like that, especially when Mia possesses her. Yeah. I'm doing well, and that's good that your stream went well too. I am now on trying to unlock Mia's psyche locks, so that's gonna be something. But I got through to Any Mini. Who would she be protecting? She's not that close to Any Mini. Is she protecting Pearl? Or is she just protecting Maya? Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. Because she possessed Maya, and this whole case is about Maya, and it not being Maya, but something else that took over her. So if it's not going to be Maya, then it's gonna be Pearl, I feel like. Her mother is? Maya's cousin, a channeling prodigy with immense spiritual power. The defendant and my client was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. I don't know. I can try Pearl, and if that's wrong, then I'm just gonna have to do this again. Pearl? I think you're trying to protect this person. Okay, so it's not Pearl. Phoenix, don't let me down like this. I'm sorry. Maya's life is on the line. Concentrate harder. Okay. Mia's especially strict today. So, have you gathered your thoughts? Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Let's try Maya, and if it's not Maya, then maybe Amy? Her soul is sealed in the urn, and if not Amy, then any. Let's just do Maya. No. Yikes. What about any? Yeah, I'm getting I'm getting hurt so bad. Okay. Yikes, I'm so bad at this. Okay. I can't afford to get depleted on this next time. Who the heck am I protecting? Is it just gonna be the mom? 'Cause I don't think it's the mom. I don't know. 'Cause they're not really close, her and the mom, but I can try it. No, yikes. I don't know. So that evidence? No, it's just gonna be people. Let's try the mom. Oh, okay, then it was the mom. Morgan Fay, of course. There was no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Okay, one lock and done. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Okay. Suspicion. Cast some suspicion on her aunt. Okay, knife. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife. Belongs to the phase. Bears Maya's fingerprints. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. No. I still can't with this picture. They make her eyes look so wonky. Unburned. Has suspicion on her. I don't know. Would it be this knife? Did I receive this knife from her? Hold on. Family. Okay. She's the mother of Pearl. I don't think it would be the knife. Okay, what about the knife? I think, no, it's not this. No, you're wrong. Try again. You're really unforgiving today, Mia. And I keep telling you, don't take this lightly. Maya's life is on the line. Okay, Mia's really serious. I won't text you one more time. While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that could cast suspicion onto my aunt. Would it be the cracked urn, but Pearl broke it herself? I feel like it would be the urn, but it wasn't, like, done by the aunt. I really don't know. Sorry, that was my phone. I text. Jeez. Okay, so I really don't. It might be the urn. I don't want to, like, have it wrong, and then I keep getting it wrong, and then, I don't know, like, I die. So I don't know. Should I just try it? Maybe. Critical thinking skills out of whack right now. Maya's costume, clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder, press the check button. I already did this. This was the one that had the hole in it, the bullet hole. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. A small amount of blood is on it. Well, maybe? Since it was like in the incinerator, like in the garden. Maybe she could have rushed over there and put that piece of cloth in there. Let's try that. Oh wow, okay. The proof is this piece of cloth? But like, how does that even attach? I know, like, oh wait, no! There was this one point, it was in last stream where we saw someone run towards the incinerator and then run away. But we just couldn't see who it was, so it might have been her. But does it have like her DNA on it? I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes, but why? I don't know why. End each sentence with "awu" for 1 minute. Okay. Let me put the timer on my phone. Okay. Where's the timer? A stupid face. Alright. But there is only one person who could have done that, Awu. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt, Awu. What's that look mean, Awu? Your argument is too flimsy, Awu. Huh? Awu, you have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume, Awu. But this blood, Awu. And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you, Awu? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume, Awu? Is that when I show her the bloody robe, Awu? It should be this, yeah? Phoenix, we don't have any time left, Awu. I haven't even said anything yet. Ah! Darn it. Okay, timer's up. Okay. You can't pin my aunt as the murderer with one piece of evidence alone. Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Oh geez, I have 2 bars. Okay, I have to focus in. Like actually. I don't know. Jeez Louise. Do you have any proof that that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? If it wasn't the robe, and it won't be in any of the pictures because the pictures doesn't feature the bullet hole, because there would be a bullet hole in this sleeve, but there's none in any of the sleeves, so it was dumb. Oh no. So Xing this out. It's not in any of the photos. That's just a map of this. I don't know. Hmm. Hold on, let me get some water. Okay, I have my water. Okay. I don't know if it's not this, and this is already taken into consideration already with other stuff. Then I don't know. What about this black key? An old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of this key's grip. No, 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 no. Do I really just not have enough evidence? But I feel like I got all the evidence I could get. Was this again? Oh, that was just the Curian village. No, not the Curian village. The Fey Manor. Okay, so I don't think process of elimination is none of this stuff. I'm most certain that it's not. Not this. It was Maya's costume. Yeah, these are others. I still don't know what this key is for, though. I don't know, the key goes to like a magical wardrobe, whatever. I'll die. Wow. Okay. Why is it always in my face? But like I just don't know how to put it in the right place. It's weird. The chances. Uh-oh, there's an ad in 3 minutes. Ad break. I think this is the proof you're looking for. But how? Oh, it's the... Oh, that's why. Then why do they make the description so weird? An old... Like, it doesn't give, like, a little clue to what it actually is. An old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. Like, how would that help at all? The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. Oh yeah, she did. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. Oh, okay, so with the cloth. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the cloth and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. Okay, one psyche lock broken. You did very well, Phoenix. No, I didn't. That was a train wreck. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, however, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? A gun. Yeah, is that right? Who or what did she need? In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray. So my thoughts right now is in either needing any mini, needing the spirit of Amy Faye. Oh no! Gosh darn it! Oh, come on. A gun. A gun would be wild, but I feel like that's it. I'm gonna die. And you were so close to Phoenix. Yourself. So thinking logically, where does that leave you? Should be easy for you to figure out. So if Morgan couldn't have done it herself, then I know who it is. Please let me. Come on, Phoenix. I know. Think. All right. I'm not gonna be stupid. Oh, yikes. I'll keep my fingers off the mouse button. I think the who, since the guy hurt her sister so much, I think the who is any mini. I'm pretty sure. Yes! Any mini. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Any Mini were in cahoots. Yes! Oh! Oof. I only got it halfway. The murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. Ouch. I hurt my elbow. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Faye Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Any Mini is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Any. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Who's mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course, Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. To be continued. Yes. Okay, now time for the trial part 4-1.
Nick?
Yeah.
Did you see that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
Yeah, why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself. She's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
Morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. But Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you to your alone time.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Uh-oh. June 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Got to feel bad for Pearl in this situation yet. She doesn't know what's gonna happen. And what's going on. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish. You foolish... I hate that she says this. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. That is very inappropriate to be bringing a whip to the courtroom. Sounds like a speech impediment. Yup. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. The defendant could have left the channeling chamber. Wait, that defendant... whatever. Yes, and this key is proof of that. She punned that on purpose. I know! She's so annoying for doing that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? I guess she's not above speaking down to the dead. But Mr. Von Karma... but Miss Von Karma. Then, how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then, what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. With the whip, you might as well call her Miss Dom Karma. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy to be thinking that now. I won't do it, but it's very interesting thought. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a matter of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place... Why does she whip people in the court? That's crazy. After the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Well, no offense, she is German, and I'm pretty sure that is more popular over there than a lot of other places. Hydrate. Okay, thank you. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing the technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? Oh my gosh. And she's 18. Why do you have an 18-year-old in a courtroom with a whip, hitting people with it? It's just crazy. And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Jeez, her hair big. I just saw it from that view. Order, order, order. Miss Fey, Please testify to this court what happened during that time. Not that I'd want to see it, but I really wonder how that would fly in court in IRL. The whole whipping judge thing. That stuff will get you canceled, okay? And just in certain different situations that'll just get you canceled. That'll just be crazy. But Miss Faye, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Amaya's escape.
After we heard gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Miss Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not want to. I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Okay. No worries, because I'm the smartest as I can be. Okay, so after we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and fainted for a short while. Wait, and did she say, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Now let's go to the beginning and just press each statement. I requested that Mr. Wright, whatever. Let's press. Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lotta's not a foreigner. That's why how she talks. That foreign lady.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Jeez. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. Yeah.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
I ain't paying that lady. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madame? Ouch.
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? Oh my gosh, I had to sneeze, but it went away. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Whatever. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue. Whatever, people can think stupid or whatever. I need to know. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya. Okay, so now there's this question further, leave her be talk. And now it's confusing me. Because the court is going to see me in a certain way. She was covering for Maya, but why? Okay, so let's think of the reasons she would say she's covering for Maya to have herself be viewed as noble. And that's not even her true intention. I'm thinking... Why would she be covering for Maya? I actually don't know. Because I can't remember like what she said actually. But I'll just question further. Should I leave her be? I'll leave her be. Which means I shouldn't press Morgan any further.
You're finally beginning to understand, aren't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Wait. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of a nurse. She had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have, however.
With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy, witness, elaborate on that point for us. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you are unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well, now what? Question further, I don't care. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. That's true. Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Oh, jeez. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Wait, so it won't let me look through everything and present anything? Yes, that is exact. Eek! Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone. Darn it, I couldn't, press her any further. Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Any Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Any Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed. Oh my gosh, not her. Witness name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Any Minnie. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's, I guess, most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Minnie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, I guess? If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. So after the murder, when the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room really suddenly. This stupid face. It was oh my god, totally my sister. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in a sad way. My sister, she told me something totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister. Don't you mean the defendant Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Uh, are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is.
Witness. Like, yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, really have to? Of course.
Miss Minnie, please.
My sister. This is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged. Sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any.
Whoa. She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed. But that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Okay, hold on. I'm getting my hoodie. It's getting cold. Okay. So cross-examining. Like when the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. Okay. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was oh my god, totally my sister. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in a sad way. My sister, she told me something totally terrible.
Okay. I'm not really sure what to do. Oh. I mean, not get toward the end. No, I scrolled back. I know there has to be something to wear. Didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Okay. I'm not gonna give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collect. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room. Yeah. It was like, oh my gosh, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. Why would you be happy in a sad way? Let me press her on that. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the curing channeling technique. Point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Should I drop this line of questioning, or should I leave her be? I'll question further. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? Yeah, okay, so why wouldn't she think anything strange? Because this is like her sister in Maya's body. So wouldn't she think that to be strange if she hadn't already known that was something that was going to happen? I think so. No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, like, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally normal. It looked totally like normal. Her costume. Her sister was a nurse. Then she said her costume looked normal, like her it was Maya's costume that was normal, but she saw her sister. It's from the Heartland, right? That's what they mentioned, I think. Hmm. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. But her pointing out the costume is like looking at it as if like, oh, is it okay? Is there any evidence or anything we should be aware of that's on it that can get us in trouble? So that statement here is like suspect as well. Let me present her robe, I guess. Nice. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Innie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now? Or are we, Phoenix? Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Well, like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Oh, funnily enough, in the Japanese version, the original version, that would mean that she would be from Osaka. I had to look it up. Oh.
Order, order. Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie.
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me!
That...
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
Witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. Sorry, I need to yawn.
if you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay?
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness.
Okay. The side room was kind of dark, you know? So the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't. Right to do something like that. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. I don't know. There's still something a bit odd about it. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Well, why would she take her sister back to the channeling chamber? I don't think she brought her sister back because her sister was in Maya. And Maya was taken off somewhere to rest. So that's incorrect also. And I like persuaded my sister it wasn't like right to do something like that. What do you mean? Hold on, there's like code. Okay, I got it. Wait, geez, I think there's an eyelash in my eye too. Oh, man. Hold on. Alright, got it. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Minnie, like at the time? Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Then like I took my sister to the challenge. Breath. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe like taking her revenge on Dr. Gray like made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? Like, when do you mean? When you were in the side room, were going to the crime scene, arrived at the crime scene. Oh, Masquerade Jack, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Masquerade. Hello. I'm just solving, well, I'm in the trial, the part 4, no, the last trial of this case, the Turnabout reunion case, or reunion and Turnabout. So was there anything unusual, suspicious, or whatever when you were in the side room or going to the crime scene, arrived at the crime scene? Hello. I don't know. Maybe when she was going to the crime scene. Yeah, because there was like excess stuff that was left around during the, like, after the crime scene. So let's go with that. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Let's press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's very important, I think so. Very, very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay. I didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. She didn't see anyone, but she could possibly see some things. So let's see if we can get something that she could have sawn on her way to the crime scene. And what I have in mind is the urn. Nice. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? What does that prove? Who cares about some worn out old urn? Yeah. I already, said I didn't see, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn? Did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. Pearly? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes. And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh.
Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Yup, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. Nar! Nar! And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? So like a ghost. Miss Minnie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Sorry, I needed to yawn. Grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. You are a masterful liar. What? Nar? Nar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Minnie, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder. Of course. The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
And I really believe her. Was she really sleeping in the side room? Yeah, I guess so. There's no way. Could she have been or could she not have been? Well, if... And I really believe her. Was she really sleeping in the side room? I don't know. Let me see something. Court record. Oh geez, I'm getting a bit tired. It's okay, I still want to get... Hopefully get, part 1 or maybe be able to finish the trial today. I don't know, I'm getting a tad bit tired for some reason. So let's keep going. She have really been in the side room. Yeah, I think so. There's no way. I don't really know if she was sleeping. She was like possibly scrambling around, doing some sus stuff. I'll say there is no way. Your lies end here.
What do you think?
What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. Okay, let's think about what she said. There's gonna be an ad break in 3 minutes. It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. I don't know. Where's the contradiction? Oh geez, my brain. I wish there was like a chat log to see what was being said before now. It's in her testimony just now. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, with myself and Miss Hart, we were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room cannot have known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the Winding Way.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember in the side room, there's a bed. Well, no, there's a box that was detailed to have like a small hole in the inside. I guess like an 8-inch bullet hole, it said.
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question. Her stupid finger swing. Don't ask me a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose, since you're putting it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Innie Minnie. So now is the time to prove it.
now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Where was the witness when the murder took place? Where was I? Where was I actually? To get to the channeling chamber, it said. Or to get to the winding way? Still thinking. Hi. Getting a bit groggy. But I guess the channeling chamber? Miss Minnie was here, of course.
But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime.
Order, order, order. That's why this is...
Ugh. Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that. Only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Oh geez, I'm getting sleepy. Okay.
Yes, that is incorrect. Please, explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Smiley. Simple. Miss Innie Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Okay, where could she have been hiding? She could have been hiding... I feel like it's behind here. Wouldn't it have been behind here? Yeah, I think she was hiding behind here because I remember the bullet hole being in one of these. So let's just do here.
Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Ah! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk. Why quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball?
Now, Miss Minnie. One so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps. As you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's out to burst. Guess I should help it along. Well, I just started reading one of the GLs you recommended to me before. Oh, which one? The witness was hiding behind the photo screen with the help of this. With the help of the clothing box. Miss Minnie, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Major and the Demon Queen is that tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Major and the Demon. It really is funny. I love it so much, and the art is beautiful. The fantasy elements, the world building, and everything is like so good. Another funny one is Not So Shoujo Love Story. It's also on Webtoon. Let me put it in chat. Not So Shoujo Love Story. Yeah. Now you're being, yeah, all blushy. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lada disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box... Wait, no. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. When she's like making this face, it's like so odd to me.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? No, I can't. Yes, I can with some evidence. Okay, I'll check that one out later after I start reading some lookism. I've heard of that, and I think there's a show. Like, it was adapted into a show also, and is on Netflix. Yes, I can with some evidence. And now, I present the piece of evidence that would prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Voting screen. Oh wait. Evidence. Voting screen, present that. It's so good so far. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good and then some people didn't like it. I don't know. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This? What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The voting screen. It had a hole at the same height.
Only one season though, so I'll have to wait for another season. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! And that's what I mentioned before the bullet hole in the box. I just had it in the wrong order. Oh. But then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Any Minnie? That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Any Minnie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct, it's not possible. No, it is possible. Correct, it is not possible, I would think. Any, mini, mo. Oh, any, miny, mo. And then what's the rest of it? Catch a tiger by its toe? Yeah. Correct, it is not possible. No, it is possible. No, it's correct. It's not possible because we have to move the alibi or partner in the crime or whatever. It being Morgan Fay. So correct, it's not possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. How? Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious. Miss Minnie, you had an accomplice. Her name is a play on that. LOL. Oh, well, I had that thought kind of, but if it fits into this case, then I can see it a little bit. I don't know. I believe she had an accomplice, which was Morgan Fay. Morgan Fay, you are the accomplice. Grr, this person. If it wasn't someone from Curian Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fay household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Hey. Hello, I'm here. It's me, John. Hey, John, how are you? Welcome in. Morgan Fay? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie? Grr. Grr. You shot Dr. Fay with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Morgan would do anything to make her family's branch become the superior part of the clan. She seems like that type of trope. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Oh my gosh. It's sad to think that she would try to force these thoughts and ideals onto her daughter Pearl and tried to pit her against her own family members. Yeah. And it's wild how using a strong sleeping agent, and if this is true that Annie used that and that was something that killed her sister, and that's just messed up. Using something that killed her sister on someone else. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. That's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. The last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and after that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes. A gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Minnie. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please, leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, for there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder.
Huh.
Who's that, laughing at a time like this?
Ha!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Any Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive. I can't say she has no motive here. She has the motive. The reason was stated in the very beginning, like you're saying. Because of her sister. Like, he drove her sister crazy, I guess, to death. So, she wanted that revenge. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Because of your sister. Should I do the newspaper clipping or her, let me see. I think, yeah. I think either would be okay. I don't know. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge on my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take a revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid cramps. I'm like going to explain, so like, please listen, okay? I hate her. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Minnie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there was no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What just happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hehe. See, like, it's just as I like told you. Come to think of it, aren't the sisters twins? Let me see. Cause I know, Any Minnie is 21 and her sister deceased. I don't know if they're twins or not. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Any Minnie. Hold it! Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I really do this?
Yes, I can. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive. Hahaha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. What? Yvonne Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me. I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. Okay. I don't feel tired anymore, so I think I'm gonna try to finish up the trial. I don't think that there's much more left. I hope not, because I feel like we're like getting right there. So hopefully, and if it takes longer, then because I don't want to. Because I know next Tuesday is like October 1st, and I want to start playing like different games during October, like for Tuesdays as well. Maybe we'll see. Cause like I'm so excited for the games to be played next month. So I think I'm able to finish the case today. There shouldn't be much left. Is it really true about my aunt? There shouldn't be much left? Okay. I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way any could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. If I write okay, Pepe the Frog appears in the stream chat. Oh yeah, because I have the 7 TTV. And if you download that plugin into your Google Chrome, then you're able to use those emotes as well. Like, cause I have like a selection of it ready for my channel. In case people were to have that plugin, then they can use those emotes. There's no way any could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there is no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my gosh. She is very attractive. And I don't know, it's like okay. It's like the eye mole is, I don't know, just adds on to the attractiveness, and it's like cute and like sexy at the same time. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, like a statement piece to like her whole flair and character.
Eck, Miss Von Karma, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation.
Looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Phoenix, you can't admit to that. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring you it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we will know who the real winner is. Whatever, girl. District Court, room number 2. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Any Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Any Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought like you wanted to like ask about my like motive. I like don't see the point in like bringing up the past. Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay, like I totally don't think it'll do any good, but last year's accident. Okay. That was like last year in May. Like something really bad had happened at like my sister's clinic around then. And like the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Good. Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. They were both in the car. Oh. Cross-examination. Okay, let's see. That was like last year in May. Let's make sure this was... Yeah, it was May. Okay. Like something really bad had happened at like my sister's clinic around then. Let's wait. Okay, so this May... Also May 24th. Okay. And like the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away. Okay. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. And like the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired. Let's press. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted. Like she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Press hard. So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers, but then she already said she was also tired. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. Okay, let's see. Press this. What made you so tired? The accident happened at night, correct? Well, I have to go. I'm sleepy. I love your streams. Thank you, John. And rest well too. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, like it was at like 1 a.m. or so, I think. Let's double check that. 1 a.m. Bye. I had like a paper due like really soon. So like I hadn't slept and was worrying like real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and okay, a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue that was going on. I like didn't have any license, so like I couldn't take over her drive. Okay. Thinking. Oh yeah. Should I press on this? Or So like, okay, let's look in. Let's try to present something first. Let's see what we can present for any of the statements. Okay. Whoa. Not presenting a gun. Let's not do that. No. I already figured stuff out about that. None of this. This is all stuff that's more so on Maya's case, and this doesn't have much to do with her sister. License photo, Annie's photo for her driver's. She does have a driver's license. Hold on. Miss Minnie. That was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Dr. Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What?
Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how— Ouch! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November.
She's such a dunce. Wait, no, I'm the dunce if it was gonna be last November. So that would have made sense. But what? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ooh, what in the... That's right. That's what happened. Mr. Wright. Oh, snap. At the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
Well, that ain't dumb talk if I heard it ever. Yeah, that was. But that made me too, Phoenix, because what is the chances of like her sister being sleepy and she made her, but she let her drive, but then her driving is what caused the accident. Yo, don't just stand there hemming to yourself. Sorry. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because
I'm getting somewhere with that. I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Minnie, if you please.
like how annoying. Oops, like sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
I wouldn't be allowed.
Like around that time I was like really close to getting my license. My sister was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I letting a newbie drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I I see. A bright red car of sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Okay. Wouldn't be allowed. Like, around the time I was really getting close to, getting my license, my sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. Like, would have said things like, no way am I letting a newbie get a car like that. Where did she get that car, though? Maybe the car would have been, like, deflected? Not deflected. Defective. Remember she said black before. Really? Oh. Okay, then let's press on this. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials? It was really special, and it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Black might be referencing to smoke more so than anything, though, my bad. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because when they would always show the like flashback to the car driving, I would see red. So yeah. That kind of confused me too. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Better be... Let's press a bit harder. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes. Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Minnie, will you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sis's new car was, like, a totally special model from England. Like, would say things like, no way am I letting a newbie drive my car. Okay. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Okay, let's look at the newspaper clipping to see if it has anything about car. To divide one up. Car crash. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Remember, the passenger seat is swapped for cars like that. Oh my gosh! That is... Oh... That's smart. So the passenger seat. Tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash, and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep. But I opened the right door and I got out. So it was her that was driving. Because if it's the right door and the wheel is usually on the other side, so, and it's from like the UK, then she was the one that was driving.
Unless meaning like the right door was like, unless it was like a two-person, like a two-seater car. Wow. Okay. So how the heck am I gonna... Where do I put that then? Put her identity into question too. Ah, that is true. So like that's why I ended up in the passenger's seat that night too. If you were in the passenger seat, you would be dead. Okay, so maybe we put that on the statement of the new car that was from England. So I think I'll do that, yeah. Miss Minnie. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. What? That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. I don't know why, but this seems like some type of like meme-ish statement. The two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Ah! He needs to like capture that whip in his hand. Like, take it away from her. So that's just crazy. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. And he said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie. That is what Annie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumption. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. We connect all the dots. There can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Annie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Who was really driving? That night was Annie Minnie. It's confirmed the judge's weakness is strong women. Exactly, it really is. Why am I still doubting? I'm pretty sure it was Annie Minnie. So let's do that. And the answer is Annie Minnie, of course. Well, why would you say that? Miss Annie Minnie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Annie Minnie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. Looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. But is it? The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court to a question. Annie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? I guess Mimi? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Min. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Innie Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads to the next question. The next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Surely, that means someone else died instead. Wild. Mimi. Present. Mimi Minnie. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance? Okay, Big Hands McGee, calm down. This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, I remember that because I remember something being talked about, like, plastic surgery and stuff needing to be done. The surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. That's right, it's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Mimi Minnie, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Innie Minnie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Innie Minnie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. That's sad. When you're the older sibling, you sometimes feel like you have the responsibility of protecting the younger one. You can only imagine the grief. Yeah. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Minnie was still, in fact, alive. Wow. And the fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Whoa, Miss Von Karma.
Why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I've been
Wait, what? Oh, that's gonna be Mimi. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Minnie. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Because I'm thinking because of the malpractice. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. She was the original target.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo?
Becoming Innie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? I'm going to be broadcast all over the world, right? I mean, it's going to be broadcasted all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yow! Oh, yow! Wow! And one more for good. Phoenix, hang in there. Phoenix, hang in there. Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham. Now then. It looks like it will all be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Nice. Go. Be gone.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay. Congratulations, Maya. Sis? Aww. It's so good to see. Wait, no. It's so good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Let me take a picture of this too. What the heck? What about shift if I can just do this page? Gosh darn it, I couldn't do it. I really want to take a picture of the game. How do I... Before tapping anything to go on, I'm gonna... Screenshot. Oh, okay. So shift... Windows shift... Windows logo key shift S. Seriously, it's not working. Darn it. Phoenix Wright is pretty tough. If you think about it, how he took a lot of whip strikes before passing out. Yeah, that's crazy. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. No, sis. In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? That box? That was the box you used to store all your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Oh. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I was going to say maybe send the data over to your phone and screenshot it there. Like every time I would try to do it, it would just exit the game. But before it worked. I don't know why. Why not now? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lada would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. Oh, on my phone? Oh, I didn't even think of that. But I wanted the screenshot of the game itself and not me in it. Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible.
Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Yikes. The reason why she helped her with her plan is because... Let's see. What is the reason? Is it because of the folding screen? I know that's like near and dear to them. Reason. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Pearl's profile picture.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Carrion Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family, my aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearl's would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that was saying, I think that she was saying, I thought so. Detention Center, Solitary Confinement Cell 13. Oh shoot. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Carrion. Dear child. I sacrificed it all of you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Órale. Yay! A brand new episode has been added. Woohoo! Turnabout Big Top. She always looks possessed. And like the way her eyes just like roll back is like it looks cheap. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. Oh my. Oh my gosh, so majestic. Oh my gosh, where did he go? Where did he go? December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Barry Big Circus entrance. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we finally finished episode 2
reunion Turnabout. Sounds like the name of for a Team Galactic character on Pokemon. Seemed like he could be a character from Pokemon too. But yes. Thank y'all for coming to the stream. Thank you for the raids as well. Um I'm happy that I finished episode 2, and the ending was one that I did not expect at all, and the way it tied around to itself was pretty good. And so um that means there's space for the Tuesdays of October for me to play other games. Just, I guess, randomize games week by week, but it would have to be like a game, I guess, I would have to finish within that stream. If not, then, um, thank you for the hearts. If not, then I might play Phoenix again on a Tuesday or two on next month. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun month, and I'm excited for it. So yeah, I want to see if I can raid someone. Also for tonight, I'm gonna end the stream with um the with my little new ending song that I've made myself for now. But then maybe Thursday I'll play like the "We'll Meet Again" one, because I really do like that one too. But yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out. Yes. Hats off to you for the stream. Thank you. I want to see if I can raid someone maybe. Let's see who is in the streaming action right now. That is like a friend. Hmm. I want to raid this one person so bad, but it's like there's 1,000 people in who's watching her. But I love her stream so much that one of these days I want to raid her. But like people like do like smaller raids to like bigger well known VTubers and creators and whatever. But it's like I'm scared. But you know what? I'll try it. I know it's gonna be cringe, possibly, but it's just for tonight. That is if y'all are up for it, or I can just send y'all to the wolves. Yeah. Who is it? It's Mari underscore en. She's just really funny. But it's either her or we can just go and go see the wolves. Let's maybe let me be shy again this time, and then the third time and she's online and I'm online, then I'll raid into her. Yeah, I'm just still scared about it. Um but maybe it would be like when I have like a shorter type of stream and there's still people awake, so then I can do like a raid message of, I guess, a couple of people doing the canine raid. So it's at least a little bit noticeable, but it's whatever. Let's go see the the wolves, our fellow wolves. Yeah. All right, I'll go on mute. Wait, what? What happened to the audio? Oh wait, I know. Let's go back here.
Then okay, wait. Just know the strings were loose. This is gonna be kind of messy. Just copy this rain message here. Rest well, sleep well, and